Hello Scorpio, this is Taurina and I'm here to do your November 2020 reading. Before I start, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe, please. It will help me to grow my channel since I am new to YouTube. And doesn't cost you anything, it's totally free, doesn't obligate you or commit you to anything, but it does help me, just getting the channel to grow with the analytics and all the behind the scenes stuff. So thank you in advance for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. I love to read the cards. And we're going to just dive right in right now. I wanted to first point out that this is a very general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords over here, and this is the energy that's surrounding you for the next couple of weeks. Let's say 2 to 4 weeks or so. The Six of Swords is you making a decision based on information that you have, that you have had enough and you are getting out of the drama. You are moving from the choppy waters to the calm waters, if you're going to take this card literally. Basically, you're just done. You're done with something. You put a lot of thought into it because swords are all about clarity, right? It's analytical thinking, it's information, it's mental clarity. You've taken the swords and you said, we're out of here. So you could be physically moving, or this could be moving on in your mind with a situation and just moving out of a situation, cleaning up loose ends and just moving on from somebody or some situation. Now let's pop over here to the middle of your reading. The middle of your reading is the Four of Pentacles. 4 is a number of foundations, building on your foundation, working on a foundation. Pentacles are all about something tangible in the 3D world, which is the material physical world. It's like money, job, career, health, properties, homes. It could be relationships. It's anything you can hear, feel, see, touch, smell in the 3D physical world. So here you are, the Four of Pentacles talks about sort of working on this foundation. But what I'm drawn to right now when I'm looking at this, for some reason, because I'm thinking about you moving on here, I just realized, and I haven't realized this before, that his heart chakra and his crown chakra are in total alignment here. But I also see that they are blocked. He's got his feet firmly planted on his pentacles. So this could have to do with saving a lot of money, looking at investments and just moving things into safer territory for you. Or this could mean that you are totally, even though things look like they're lined up, I believe you've got your heart chakra blocked here. And you've also got your crown chakra blocked. So those are two things, so let's keep that in mind while we're doing the rest of this reading. See if this kind of ties in. I want to start turning over these cards for you. I do pre-shuffle, I meditate on them, I cut the deck ahead of time, and I only take jumpers. I never pull a card. I only take jumpers, and it takes a long time sometimes to get all the cards to jump out. That's why I do this ahead of time. I know some people want to see the shuffling going on. Trust me, lots of shuffling has gone on. Okay, just give me a minute here. Normally this would be like a past, present, future. And we'll see how this reads out, but I'm kind of feeling like this is all happening in the here and now. I'm going to just say, why don't we read this as this is all happening in your present, give or take a week or two, okay? So don't take this order like it has to come out in this order, because time is fluid. But I see you going through something right now. And it doesn't look like this is a progression. Oh, my throat chakra is getting all blocked up, which tells me I'm probably feeling something here the right way. I want to say I'm not seeing a progression. I'm just really feeling like you are in the midst of something. Okay, let's just start. Okay, I'm going to read the cards literally. Like, what do the cards actually say? And then if this, turns into a story that fits into your life, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. The High Priestess tells me that you know something. When she shows up, it's to tell you that everybody's got intuition, okay? You're either listening to it or you're not listening to it. And I think, I'm really feeling very strongly here that your intuition is screaming at you. I'm just getting that feeling that your intuition is really on point. It really wants to tell you something. And I'm getting the feeling that you're not listening. I'm just getting the feeling that. Okay, don't ask me why, okay? But I just got chills down my arms, so that tells me I'm on the right track. Scorpio, this is you. This is your card. This is your card. So we've got the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. And, okay, the Knight of Wands, one of two things. One aspect of this card means that things are starting to pick up pace, okay? Things are starting to move quicker and quicker. The speed is, accelerating in whatever you are, going through right now. The other way that we could read this card is that you look like, okay, all the knights are on a quest, right? This is a very passionate quest. A lot of passion here, a lot of fire, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of drive. You can just look at this guy and he knows, he or she, he's got something to do. This guy is feeling it. And when I see the Six of Cups, it talks about sweet memories from the past. It could be childhood, doesn't have to be. It could be a past life. But it's sweet memories from your past. Now, this could indicate that you're thinking about somebody, and maybe you're thinking, hey, I need to reconnect with this person. I think your intuition is telling you something, and you are just not paying attention. I don't know why I'm saying that, okay? But let me move on. You've got the Two of Wands here. You've got the Four of Pentacles, and you've got the Page of Cups. If I'm to read these all together, first of all, the Two of Wands is a wonderful card, okay? Love this card. It's all about you being sort of at a crossroads. You're making a decision about which way to go. You're at a point right now where you are, you can go anywhere you want. You can take these passions, these wands of passion here, and the world is your oyster. Look at that, okay? You can go and do whatever you want to do. You've got the passion. You're looking out over everything and you're making plans. So this card is about movement. There is a lot of movement here. There's a lot of movement here also. And then, of course, you've got this Six of Swords over here. This is all about movement. So you're definitely moving through something. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you physically will be moving. You could be moving on through a situation through your head, okay? But you're definitely making plans here. This is, getting ready to make a decision about where, who, what. You're making a decision and you're mapping out a strategy and making plans here. This is a 2 card, so it's about a union also. It's with somebody. You may have somebody new. Okay, because it is a 2, so it's definitely definitely a union of some sort. And what's really interesting is it's right underneath the High Priestess, which is also a 2 card. Of course, the High Priestess talks about you and your connection with your divine, or your universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever you call it. Okay, that's the union between you two. This is a union. This card also talks about a union with a new person, a new relationship. Could be. We talked about the 4 of Pentacles. This is the material, physical world. Very important to you because, you know, we all, that's where we live, right? And maybe this is why you're not listening to your intuition, is because your crown chakra is blocked here. You got money on your mind. Nothing wrong with that, but it would be nice to open up, you know, your heart and your crown. When your intuition is talking, I'll tell you, if you do not listen to your intuition, you will pay a price. I think we've all learned that lesson. Not good to be blocked right here, but you may be trying to protect yourself here. Let's move on and see. The Page of Cups it's a flirty little energy. It's not like a full-blown offer of love. It's more like, hey, let's go have some fun and let's lighten up a little bit. Let's not be so serious. I mean, you know, look, he's offering a cup to somebody and there's a fish popping out of it. Surprise! All right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you got a little surprise coming. I don't know. You do have these sweet memories here. Okay? This is a very sweet card. Very, very loving, sweet, nice. And this is a flirty little card. So it is, you know, I tend to think that these are, you know, there's something there. Which is probably good because look at, we're moving down into this devil energy here. In the near future, what would normally be the near future in a reading, we have the Devil, the Chariot, and the 2 of Swords reversed. Of course, when I'm reading this this card reading, I am reading it before the full moon in Taurus. And so I am reading during the Mercury retrograde, so of course we have to have a reversal come out. Usually I don't have any cards reversed in my deck. I'm very, very good about checking my deck before a reading. So the fact that this came out in reverse position, you know, is telling me that this is a very spot-on card and we need to read it in the reverse position. So let's start with this one. The 2 of Swords. Okay, another 2. Look, you got the 2 here, you got a 2 here, and you got a 2 here. Okay, the 2 of Swords talks about making a decision, and when it's in the upright position, this is a decision that just will not go away on its own. You can't ignore it and it'll go away. This is a decision that has to be made. When it's in the reverse position, it doesn't mean the decision goes away. It just means that, you know, there's a lot of manipulation going on. You're being manipulated. Somebody else is trying to manipulate your decision. You know who this is. Well, maybe you don't because your crown chakra is blocked. Your intuition is screaming at you. I had that feeling, you know, that, right? Remember, right in the beginning, I had that feeling. You're just not listening. Somebody is really trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Oh, wait. Blindfold over your eyes. Look, you knew. You got a blindfold over your eyes. And look at this. Look at her heart chakra. Totally blocked. Totally blocked. Right there. Same thing. Yeah. Okay. And this is the manipulator in charge. Okay. Everybody learns manipulation from the devil. He is the master manipulator. You got somebody coming in around you, or they're already around you. You know who this person is. You feel chained and bound. Somehow you can't seem to get away. You're chained to this person. You're either chained to the person itself or their ideas. also could be talking about an addiction. It could be negative thought loops that you're having. It could be codependency. Think of anything that's negative, and here it is, okay? I can't think of anything good about this card, really, unless it's reversed. That'd be the only time we'd like to see the devil come out. Unless, okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Capricorn, if you're out there listening, this could just mean that you're dealing with a Capricorn, okay? It really could mean that. But that's not what I'm seeing here at all. I am feeling that this is a master manipulator. You've got manipulation happening right here. You're not listening to your intuition, which means somebody is definitely pulling the wool over your eyes. You need to take these blindfolds off. You need to uncross your heart, and let's make a decision from our heart instead of our head. A lot of times when we make a decision with our head, it comes back and it bites us. Too many swords, too many swords can do a lot of damage, right? What I do want to say is, yes, you have some, manipulation going on around you. And yes, you may be blocked a little bit, but I'll tell you, this Four of Pentacles is a minor arcana card, which means it's temporary. It means you can change this. This is a temporary card. You can change this also. You can take this blindfold off. You can dig a little deeper and see what's going on. You can unblock your heart chakra. It's hard, I know it is, and I feel for you. Believe me, I just got through with that, so I do get it. But you can unblock your crown chakra. There's many ways, Google it. You can figure it out. Unblock your crown chakra, because you really need to get these messages from the divine. These messages come in for your own good. The universe only wants good for you, and it does not want to see you being manipulated by this devil here. Now, we didn't talk about the Chariot, and I'm going to talk about it right now. The Chariot is success. Yay! Whoopee! Okay? Success. Yes, okay. You have figured out something. You figured out who you are, what you want, where you're going. You may not know the exact address you're going to, but you know that you want out of here. You want out of this, okay? And you know what? Remember, we have this Two of Wands back here. You're at that place where you get to plan where your next phase is. You get this, okay? This is your energy right now. You're in this planning stage. Don't let somebody come in and try and, manipulate you into doing something or going somewhere or being with somebody that you do not want to do or be with. Here is a success card. Potentials and possibilities is with the number 7. Very nice card. You've got your yin and your yang balanced right here. You've taken control of the situation. Your mom is the empress, and you're wearing her crown of abundance, creativity, growth, expansion. You're in your father's, the emperor, his chariot, very grounded, taking control of your life. You're making the rules now for yourself. You're not letting somebody else manipulate you anymore. You got the magician's wand right here. You've got all the tools, all the resources to do what you want to do, to make your life the way you want it to be. You can have anything, you can be anything, you can go anywhere. You figured it out. This is a very successful card. You're taking the reins, controlling the beasts, plural, and you're going forward. You figured out where you wanted to go. This is wonderful. You've opened your heart chakra, your crown chakra. You're listening to your intuition here, or you would not be in this position. You're moving away from what doesn't serve you. Okay, so, you know, I thought this was all happening all at one time, which, you know, it probably is, but there is a progression here. We're definitely seeing a progression here. This is wonderful. Love to see this coming together like this for you. Now, Scorpio, I did pull out the Energy Oracle deck and had one card jump out for you. And it is the card of envy. But oh my gosh, look at that. It's another 2. You have 4 2s. You got the High Priestess, you got the 2 of Wands, you got the 2 of Swords, and now you have the 2 envy. Again, 2, union. It's all about a union here. This is wonderful. Okay, now envy, let's read it. I don't want to miss anything, and I don't want it to leave a bad taste in your mouth, but it could be a warning, and it's just another, maybe you're listening to your intuition now. Maybe you're feeling this around you. Maybe somebody else is envious of you. Well, let's read it and let's just make sure I don't miss anything for you. Lack and dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity that she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows up in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things change. You know, I felt in the beginning that this was you here. And remember, we were talking about sweet memories of the past. You know, sometimes the past needs to stay in the past. There's a reason why it's in the past, right? Maybe you're thinking about remembering something that was really nice from the past, and maybe you're thinking you want to go back. Maybe you're envious of the past, of that sweet time, those good memories. Maybe that's what you want to get back to. If you do, though, I don't see good things happening, you know? It's never good to come from a place of lack. You know, when you block off your heart chakra, you know, you're not allowing love to come in. And, you know, we all need love in our life. And in whatever form you get it, it could be, you know, it doesn't have to be a romantic love. It's friendship, it's family, it's a love of your beautiful cat and dog. It could be, you know, your home. It could be your job, your business. You need to let the love come in, okay? No lack. Don't allow lack to come into your life. You know, the devil here is a manipulator, but, you know, he's all about negative thought loops, too. Jealousy, envy, you know, all that bad stuff. He's right here. Don't let him in. Don't let him into your life. I see you moving out of this because you've taken the reins here and you're making the change. This is success. And this is movement away. This is movement away. This is movement away. Very good, Scorpio. Very good. A lot of change in your life right now. I think it's really important that you just remember to work with the divine. Open up that channel so you can listen to your intuition. So I'm sending you much love and light, and I'll look forward to reading for you in a couple weeks. Thank you, Scorpio.